And this is our presentation.
Our vision: increase sustainable access to nutrient-dense food for women and children worldwide to alleviate global hunger.
An estimated 146 million children in developing countries are underweight.
17 million children are born underweight.
Women produce between 60 and 80% of the food in most developing countries and are responsible for half of the world's food production.
Women comprise 43% of the agricultural labor force in developing countries.
Women are the world's primary food producers. Women are much more affected by hunger and poverty than men. A mother who is stunted or underweight due to an inadequate diet often gives birth to low birth weight children.
Around 50% of pregnant women in developing countries are iron deficient. Lack of iron means 315,000 women die annually from hemorrhage at childbirth.
Women have a greater overall workload.
60% of the world's hungry are women.
50% of pregnant women in developing countries lack proper maternal care, resulting in over 300,000 maternal deaths annually from childbirth.
1 out of 6 infants are born with a low birth weight in developing countries.
Malnutrition is a key factor contributing to more than 1/3 of all global child deaths, resulting in 2.6 million deaths per year.
A third of all childhood death in sub-Saharan Africa is caused by hunger.
Every 5 seconds, a child dies from a hunger-related disease.
So, why equality for women?
You're more likely to be poor if you're a woman, and as a woman, according to research, you're likely to be doing most of the work. But this discrimination does not start there. It actually starts much earlier. Girls are too often denied access to education, health, and nutrition from birth. This has to change.
Gender equality is not just a lofty idea. It is also critical for agricultural development and food security. We must promote gender equality and empower women in agriculture to win sustainably the fight against hunger and extreme poverty.
Women farmers typically achieve lower yields than men, not because they are less skilled, but because they operate smaller farms and use fewer inputs like fertilizers, improved seeds, and tools.
If women farmers had the same access to resources as men, the number of hungry in the world could be reduced by up to 150 million.
Together, we can help.
We will target multinational consumer good corporations due to their pre-existing presence in many countries and invested interest in women.
Developing countries have the potential to increase productivity, which would benefit their entire nation and the corporations. They benefit from more stable, sustainable supply of chains and increased net profits due to increased buying power of their target market, women.
Other target audiences would include various governments. Governments of developing countries should be interested because there is potential increased GDP, self-sufficiency, and increased well-being of people, all of which benefit the country and increase further investment.
Governments of developed countries should be interested because of an increase in potential trades, market, and global stability.
So our vision, again, to increase sustainable access to nutrient-dense food for women and children worldwide to alleviate global hunger.
And so our slogan is, Eat food.
Thank you.